Thank you so much for watching this video about the bad music of 1969. Before we start, I'd like to plug the Patreon. $2 a month gets you into Discord, $5 a month gets you early access to the videos, and if the Patreon hits $400 a month, I will rank every year-end number 4. So, click the link below if you want to support me financially. And now, let's get not so nice. Alright, let's play a game. What number am I thinking of right now?
69, dudes!
Nice.
Sometimes love hurts and sometimes love's unkind.
That's right, we're going to 69. As in the year 1969, not the year 69. The year of Woodstock. The year of the moon landing. And just about everything that comes to mind when you think of the 60s was very much present that year. Including the bad shit. Like, yeah, there was the Vietnam War and Nixon, but musically, it also had a bunch of crap. And while it may not be on the crap level of 1962, the crap quality is just the same. And fair warning, with this being a different time and all, we're gonna have some problematic stuff thrown in. Well, let's see what not so nice things were hiding behind this supposedly nice number. We're taking a look at... One drawback to doing weekly charts as opposed to year-end charts is I'm only limited to what was on the chart that week. Like, I did a couple of videos about 1968. You can go watch them if you want to see more 60s stuff. Now, those videos were made in July, which meant that I could only use the charts from that month. Now, if I did those videos back in April, this would have been on the list.
And honey, I miss you.
This is Honey by Bobby Goldsboro. Spoiler alert, we'll get to him later on. It's widely known as one of the worst songs ever made. For good reason, it's really asinine. I wish it was on the chart when I did the worst list, but that's just how we roll on the channel. Well, here's an opportunity to rectify that.
See the tree, how big it's grown, but friend, it hasn't been too long.
Now, this is only at the bottom because it's a cover. The original would have been way higher. But here's the thing about the charts in the 60s. There were lots of covers. It was not unusual to see at least 2 or 3 versions of the same song making the charts. There was a cover of Hey Jude on the chart that week. It's actually a pretty good cover, but come on, the original was barely a year old. Give a song some breathing room, man. Is a thing I would not be saying about this.
And then the first snow came and she ran out to brush the snow away.
This going on about mundane shit like a tree that grew from a twig and snow and stuff. I like how a puppy is involved though.
I surprised her with a puppy, kept me up all Christmas Eve 2 years ago.
Aw, it's cute. But then there's this stuff.
And she'd been sitting there and crying over some sad and silly late show.
Okay, so she liked to watch the Late Show and cry her eyes out, and then she died.
One day while I wasn't home, while she was there and all alone, the angels came.
It's not explained how she died. All we get is the angels came for her.
Honey, I miss you.
And I get it, it's nice to remember someone who has been in your life and all the little things and shit, but there's no real emotion in either version.
Oh, she wrecked the car and she was sad and so afraid that I'd be mad.
It's just, Honey's died. Here's a listicle of 10 cute things she did. R.I.P. Ooh-woo. If I was Honey and I heard this in heaven, I'd just tell St. Peter to send me to hell.
If only I could. Honey, I miss you.
But it's the worst that could happen to me.
Like this song is making me dizzy. God, what is it with the 60s and being dizzy? Alright, so who and what is this? Alright, so this is Tommy Rowe, and he's singing a song about this girl he's all infatuated with. She gives him butterflies and like the whole damn zoo. There's one problem, though.
But it's so hard to talk to you with fellas hanging around you all the time.
Oh, she's one of those girls.
I want you for my sweet pet, but you keep playing hard to get.
Okay, I have two things to say about this. One, sweet pet, that's fucking stupid. Come up with something else. Two, bruh. Can't you just let girl be girl? Alright, so eventually he gets the courage to talk to her and...
Then I held you close to me and kissed you and my heart began to melt.
Wow, and you didn't even ask her? I guess you really can't just let girl be girl. And then the rest of the song is just how he's so dizzy for her.
You're making me dizzy, my head is spinning.
Yeah, maybe in his hazy little head it's all sunshine and rainbows, but try that in real life and she'll scream rape. And then you'll get a completely different kind of dizzy.
Dizzy. I'm so dizzy.
But it's the worst that could happen to me.
Remember when I said we were gonna have some problematic stuff on the list? Yeah, we just had a tiny little problem, and it's gonna get worse from here, folks. Woman helping man. Right off the bat, it's not good. Woman helping man doing what?
Chases a girl until she catches him.
Oh, this is what we're starting with. Yeah, good old young love. What else is there?
But when she holds him tight, suddenly everything's alright.
Oh, she makes everything alright with a hug. This guy isn't singing about his wife. He's singing about his mommy he can fuck. Oh yeah, that sure is God's plan. God's plan. God's plan.
Sometimes his luck needs sympathy.
Okay, but the guy's gotta do something, right? This can't be about waiting on him at all times while he plays video games.
Protecting her the best he can.
Oh, okay. She helps him so he can protect her. Hey, I thought this was the 1960s, not the 1560s. And that's all there is, just a stupid idea of a loving relationship. He gets her mommy milkies, and she probably gets a security system. No cummy wummies, though. Shame.
But it's the worst that could happen to me.
Alright, so we got a few softball targets. I think this list is mostly agreeable so far. Okay, here comes a hot take. Touch Me by The Doors is a bad song. Oh no, how dare I slander The Doors? Because, you know, they're the fucking Doors and Jim Morrison was a legend. Look, The Doors, they're awesome. I love them. This song just sucks. Both things can be true. Like, let's do some comparisons here. This is Light My Fire.
Come on, baby, light my fire.
This is Touch Me.
Can't you see that I am not afraid?
Riders on the Storm.
Riders on the storm.
Touch Me.
Why won't you tell me what she said?
LA Woman,
LA woman Sunday afternoon.
Touch Me.
I'm gonna love you.
Break On Through, aka their best shit,
Break on through to the other side.
Touch Me.
For you and I.
If you can't tell yet, I'll say it. This is easy listening schlock.
What was that promise that you made?
I think the only reason this is well liked and remembered is because it's by The Doors. If the artist name on this song was The Vogues, I think we'd see more people calling it trash. This is something that could pass for a Paul Anka or an Engelbert Humperdinck song. The lyrics also suck.
Come on, come on, come on, come on, now touch me, babe. Can't you see that I am not afraid?
Like Jim's out there saying, "Come on, touch me, I don't have cooties." And this is Jim Morrison, the Lizard Man. When you touch him, it's like you're touching God. He shouldn't have to beg for sex like this.
I'm gonna love you till the heavens stop the rain.
And this part where he's crooning, "Oh, I'm gonna love you till stars fall down from sky, love you, girl." But okay, here's the worst part about it.
For you and I.
The horns. They annoy me. This is what makes this song soft rock crap. No, scratch that. This sounds like a TV theme. The Doors, Wednesdays at 4 on Channel 11. Okay, now this instrumental part with the organ and the sax, that's more like it. That's more what I expect from The Doors. And it's also got some great drum work. Maybe if it was just this, I would have liked it. But then, back to the crap.
Come on, come on, come on, come on, now touch me, babe.
Yeah, other than that one part, this song is crap. Still, with so many other The Doors songs that sound great all the way through, if I had to pick one I can live without, it would be Touch Me. Sorry, classic rock heads. Still better than the time Creed tried to be The Doors and failed. Yeah, go look that one up if you want a facepalm. Oh, Scott Stapp, just stop. Nobody wants to touch you.
But it's the worst that could happen to me.
You know who else wasn't around when I did my 1968 videos? These guys. Oh, I have been waiting to tear the fuck into 1910 Fruit Gum Company. They had this one song. It didn't hit the charts until the fall of 1968. I wish it hadn't hit the charts at all because, oh my god, it's such fucking garbage. But we're not getting into that one because I hate myself enough already. Because we are talking about Indian Giver, the one with this totally not problematic cover art of them in Native American getup. That's right, we're going offensive.
Told me that you love me and that you,
Okay, this sounds like a love song.
girl, you made a promise, said you'd never want me to go.
Oh, okay, it appears to be a breakup song. So, are we gonna get offensive or what?
Indian giver, you took your love away from me.
Oh, there we go. There it is, the part where they go all Indian. So, I do get that it's a different time, but even in the context of that time, that's still kind of fucked up, because what even is it?
Indian giver, you took your love away from me.
Indian Giver? What the fuck is that? Well, apparently it's a term for someone who gives you a gift and then wants it back. Oh, you mean like the Indians that want their land back? Ha ha ha.
You had me believing the love.
Yeah, this kind of shit is best left in the landfill of the late 60s. But you know, sometimes on this channel, we like to appreciate the B-side. So let's check out the B-side to this single. It's called powwow. Okay, let's not, because these guys can just blow me. And I ain't talking about blowing bubblegum. Boy, I could use a break. Let's see what they were selling in 1969.
This bus garage has a dirty, greasy floor, a cleaning job for experts. They use an industrial strength cleaner, stronger than any cleaner now in your home. Unless you've discovered new janitor in a drum from Texas, the same industrial strength cleaner used by experts. It lets you tackle tough jobs, big jobs that used to take forever. Get new janitor in a drum, first industrial strength cleaner for home use.
Interesting little car you got here. Yeah. Boy, this is great. And right on the water.
Well, all this waterfront property's been sold.
Oh, the wife and I were planning
Now, wait a minute. We have home sites on the other side.
How are we going to get there? Swim?
Hang on.
Hey! What do you know?
Pretty smooth, huh?
Yeah. Wish I could say the same for this cigarette.
What's the matter?
Tastes rough.
Here, try a cool.
Come up to the cool taste. Come up to cool. Come up to the cool taste. You never had it so cool.
Well, here we are, right in the middle of your living room.
Yeah, I like this.
I like this cool, too. Nice and smooth.
Cool Filter Kings, Cool Filter Longs, both with rich tobacco's extra coolness. Cool Filter Kings and Longs. You never had it so cool.
Alright, we've seen enough crappy commercials. Let's see some more crappy music.
But it's the worst that could happen to me.
Hey, remember that hot take I had earlier? Guess what? I've got another one. Look, I didn't force you to watch this video. I didn't hire anyone to put a gun to your head and threaten to shoot if you didn't watch this video. You chose to click on this video. Here's the remote. Go on, change it. No one is gonna blame you.
How I fell in love with you.
Okay, so what? I hate the Turtles? No, I don't actually. I don't like them a lot, but I like them fine. That Happy Together song they did? That was good. And they had a few other ones that were also good. Not You Showed Me, though. That one's the opposite of good.
You taught it to me too.
Yeah, and since we're talking Turtles, we might as well get the Ninja Turtles reference out of the way. This song is the 2014 reboot of music. It's just too mellow for my tastes. And just the way it's sung. It's so basic, it's just basic. Almost as basic as the lyrics.
You showed me how to do exactly what you do. How I fell in love with you.
Oh, you showed me things and I love you, girl. It's just mush. Okay, but it doesn't deserve to be that high, right? Well, here's the thing. This is high on the list because of the video.
I could see you fall.
And by video, I mean this live performance because it's 1969 and people barely know what a music video even is. But boy, am I glad I found it because, oh my god, look at this audience. Like this chick here, she is trying her best to smile, but on the inside, she's like, please get this fucking camera off of me so I can stop pretending to like this. And then this one, she's shaking her head and staring into space. She is not having this at all. This one, her eyes are just going all over and she's like, yeah. Now, for context, let's look at some old Beatles performances. Go back and watch those Ed Sullivan clips. Notice how the audience is screaming for them all the way through and they're actually excited. They look like they're enjoying it, as opposed to these girls who look like they were paid $5 in a Baby Ruth to be here and are bored out of their minds. I do want to give a shout out to one audience member though. This chick right here. She looks like she's simping on them. Like she's saying, ooh, that Howard Kaylan is so dreamy. Like she's bored and she's crushing on the band.
Oh, it's true.
Well, that isn't to say nobody liked this song, mind you. It was a top 10 hit, and people do seem to have some kind of affection for it. Well, someone may like this, but it ain't me, babe. No, 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 it ain't me, babe.
Now you love me too.
But it's the worst that could happen to me.
So, there was this song.
That's when I fell for leader of the pack.
You know, that song. Leader of the Pack. Girl's in love with the bad boy on the motorcycle, but her parents forbid it, and then he crashes his motorcycle and dies. What if we took that song and put it on steroids?
Condition red.
I don't know who the goodies are, but just looking at the name, I don't want to know.
Of you and me getting too tired.
Anyway, this is one of those good girl falls for the rebel stories. A tale as old as time, so what's wrong here? Well, the dialogue for one.
You know, he used to be such a nice-looking fella before he grew that awful beard.
That's what my mama.
Yeah, this is just cheesy. It's like you're watching a bad drama club performance.
He's still there and asked me why.
Now, going back to Leader of the Pack, she breaks up with him before he rides to his death. But here, she doesn't.
I'm gonna love you, honey, till the end of time.
Nope, she's gonna ride with her rebel no matter how much her parents disapprove. I guess you could say she's ride or die.
Where you going? Can I go with you?
Oh great, more dialogue. He's going away and she's begging to come with. She does, and then...
Hey, there's a car! Watch out for the car!
Oh no! He crashed into a car and died! Wow! That condition really was red.
No matter what they say.
God damn, this is... I don't want to make light of the subject, but the presentation is hilarious. Like, this is MST3K level hilarabad.
Though your hair is long and your mind stays in.
And you know what? I'm impressed. Great job, the goodies. You managed to make a wonderfully bad work of art. Honestly, I actually would pay to see a stage play out of this. Shout out to that homemade video with the Barbie dolls, though. That is the perfect kind of cheesy.
But it's the worst that could happen to me.
Is it possible to like the message of a song but still find it so asinine? Yes. Yes, it is. Okay, let's start out with the message of the song. Don't go out and score with women when you have a perfectly fine one right here at home. Yeah, what he said. I'm not sure that's how I would put it. But yeah, to put it in better terms, trying to play a bunch of ladies at once is gonna lead to disaster, so don't do it. Just focus on your woman. But that's not the asinine part. Oh no. Here we go. Mom, can we go tame some strange? We have strange at home, dear. Strange at home. That's what this sounds like to me. Like homework? You're calling pleasing your woman homework? And if you don't do your homework, somebody else will? Okay, hold up a second here. Remember when we were kids and we hated doing homework? So much so that we would actually let other people do our homework for us? Sometimes even pay other people to do it? Well, I may have just put a handful of ideas in your head, but whichever way you look at it, that is one of the clumsiest metaphors I've heard in music. Me, I'm not even gonna try to untangle this. I'm just gonna give this a C-. Do better next time.
But it's the worst that could happen to me.
Alright, a little bit of real talk. This next song is the one that made me pick 1969 for my next set of lists, because as soon as I saw the name of the song, I was like, wow, that's quite a name. But then I saw the artist, and I immediately looked it up. And it turned out to be exactly what I was expecting. Now, before I show it to you, I'm just going to show you a small chunk of the chart that week. All right, I want you to take a guess. Which one of these songs am I talking about? If you know me, you have immediately zeroed in on one chart entry. If you guess that one, congratulations. You win a prize. And that prize is one of the most ridiculous and crass songs ever made. The name of this song is Bubblegum Music. The name of the artist is the Rock and Roll Double Bubble. Except that's not the full name. Oh no. The full name of the artist is the Rock and Roll Double Bubble Trading Card Company of Philadelphia 19141. Okay, people in the late 1960s, what the fuck is up with your band names? We had 1910 Fruit Gum Company, and now this shit? I know bubblegum music is supposed to be corporate, but I'm pretty sure you're supposed to hide it. But with a blatantly corporate name like that, you might as well be telling everyone, hey, look at me. I'm selling out.
Tommy Boyce and Bobby Hart wonder what she's doing when all the monkeys are singing for Valerie.
And boy, does this ever sell out. We've got a reference to some old early 60s song I've never heard, and the Monkees.
Simon says,
And another reference. Hi again, 19 Fruit Gum crap. This song is a commercial for itself.
you're gonna feel yummy, 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 yummy,
No.
yummy, 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 yummy. I got that yummy, yum, that yummy, yum, that yummy, yum.
Okay, new rule. Any song that utilizes the word yummy is automatically on the worst list. Oh, but then we get to the second verse.
Well, the Grateful Dead just leave me cold, and Herbie Albert makes me feel too old.
Ooh, he's dissing other artists. Yeah, take that, Herb Albert. You're too old for our youthful crowd. And Get Lost. Wait, what was that other one again?
Well, the Grateful Dead just leave me cold.
God, that O is so asinine. Alright, let's talk about the Dead. Alright, so I'm not much of a Deadhead. I don't go out of my way to listen to bootleg cassette tapes of some concert they did in Binghamton, New York, or wherever the fuck. But they were very admirable for what they were. They had a handful of really good songs that still get played a lot today, and Jerry Garcia always seemed like an all-around cool guy. You make music like this, and the Grateful Dead leave you cold. Bruh.
If I had to choose, I'd choose more that bubblegum music.
Okay, well, have fun jacking off in the corner by yourself. Because if any sane person would have to choose between the Grateful Dead and this bullshit-ass name, they're obviously going for the Dead. And for that matter, Herb Alpert is awesome and needs some fucking respect thrown on his name. This is trash. No wonder I can't find any video footage of this band, if they even are a real band at all. Closest I can find is this random album cover. That they even charted on Billboard is incredible. Can you imagine being a fan of the rock and roll Double Bubble Trading Card Company of Philadelphia 19141 and chanting their name at concerts? If this is bubblegum music, then I want no more of it. And now, let's stall for time. You know, if you're trying to put your wife to sleep, I don't think I want to know why, but this big band shit ain't gonna do it. If anything, it makes me want to shout at you to turn that shit down so I can sleep.
Purple haze running through my brain.
The hell is this garbage? Whatever, Hendrix outsold. Amazingly, not the worst thing to happen to Scooby-Doo. Haha, exploding penis, go brr. Yeah, I'm sorry. I just can't listen to any Three Dog Night songs without thinking about that. Oh wow, good one. What else are you gonna say to her? Oh girl, if I didn't love you, then grass ain't green, Washington, D.C. ain't the capital of the United States. Actually, Mona Lisa was a man. Yeah, you might not know this, but she was one of the original trans icons. Not a song about Snoopy, 0 out of 10. Well, it's got a good soul beat, and he does sound like an imitation James Brown. But home cooking? Like, what the fuck is that? Oh, this is how you're gonna start. And then you insult her cooking? Well, you start with women belong in the kitchen. It's not like you're gonna get any lower. Fuck off with this. Okay, I don't know what a witchy Taito is. I just know whoever's making those annoying twinkling sounds needs to die. This is just embarrassing on every conceivable level.
I started a joke, which started the whole world crying.
The official anthem of canceled comedians, everyone. Oh, it gets better. Check this out.
Till I finally died, which started the whole world living.
You made a joke so bad everyone wished death on you. This is definitely the anthem of canceled comedians. And speaking of bad jokes...
But it's the worst that could happen.
I have never, in my life, wanted to say fuck you to a song more than this one. Oh yes, I told you we were going to be problematic on this list, and I've saved the biggest problem for last. I also told you we would get to Bobby Goldsboro later. Oh, we're gonna get to him all right.
As she sits by the window.
Musically, this is mush and nothing worth giving a fuck about. Lyrically, it's about a woman who's glad she's a woman. Why is she glad? Because she's pregnant.
I put my hand on the life she carries inside.
Yeah, she's glad she has the privilege of carrying and eventually popping out a baby for Bobby Goldsboro. Why romanticize this?
She'll tug at my side.
I get it, when women are pregnant, everything is hard and stuff and they need some comforting, but this ain't it. If I were pregnant and I heard this in 1969, Roe v. Wade would not come soon enough. But that's not what makes this song infuriating. Oh no. It's these two lines.
From the little girl I married. From a girl into a woman.
Okay. That was disturbing.
And she's glad she's a woman.
Very, very disturbing. Even in the context of a different time when little girl was a term of endearment, this is still fucking sick. Okay, I'm about to bring out my inner classical theater nerd. Has anyone ever seen School for Wives?
Agnes, lilla har du känt så skönt det.
Well, it was this ancient stage play by Molière. He was the guy who wrote The Misanthrope. He's probably the French version of Shakespeare. Anyway, the play is about this guy who grooms a girl from a very young age to be his obedient wife/maid slave, and then shit spirals out of control. I feel the same way about that play that I do about this song.
And she's glad she's a woman.
Oh, she's so glad she's a woman, just like I trained her to be since she was a girl, and now she's gonna pop out a baby for me. I bet he makes her call him master, too. What kind of fucking bullshit is this?
From the love she brings to me.
Dumbasses made this song. A dumbass wrote it, a dumbass sang it, and a bunch of dumbasses got together to compose background music for it. That this would be released for people to consume is appalling. The idea that anyone would want this just makes me sick. Fuck you, Bobby Goldsboro.
And I'm glad she's a woman.
What the games people play now, every night and every day now, never meaning what they say now, never saying what they mean, while they while away the hours.